Hey guys, how's it going? I'm back, and this is going to be the second part of the tutorial on how to create a pony. As you, if you watched the video last time, you'll see that we made all the body parts and we're left with this really blank looking mannequin type thing. And I have done a lot of work on eyes for today. So we're just going to do the mane and tail today. So we're going to create a new vector layer, as is typical. And let's start with the tail, since that'll be the easier one. It really doesn't matter if you leave this here. So obviously we're just going to want to create our points. Actually, first go ahead and select your color. Something that's pink. It is so hard to find out a good pink color. That's actually pretty close. So yeah, just choose some colors that you feel are close. And because Pinkie Pie's tail is really squiggly, you may have to zoom in and add your own points. And I realized that this video is kind of boring without whatever, so I'll just go ahead and entertain you guys by singing right in the middle of this. So my name is Pinkie Pie, and I'm here to say I'm gonna make you smile, and I will brighten up your day. Doesn't matter now if you are here. And that has been your demonically possessed Pinkie Pie song for the day. So yeah, just continue the loop-de-loops. Pinkie just has an impossible. Okay, so we close that off, and as you can tell, we have something that looks remotely similar to Pinkie's tail. Probably not a really good color, but we're getting close. Pink is a hard color to do. Oh, but notice if we take that off, then we're left with these holes. So, you may have to go back and let's see if this works. Okay. Sometimes you'll get this weird issue, so what you're going to want to do is add a point to close that shape off. and then you should be able to fill it in just fine. So yeah, it looks alright. But you'll notice we still have this little stripe. So that is actually simple enough. We're just going to add points. And close that off. Now you can see it didn't do anything. So we're going to go back to this create shape tool, which is going to become one of your best friends. And then we are going to tediously trace over this, which is actually a lot more difficult than it sounds. Because if you miss one, well, I guess you can go back in spurts. There you go. And then you have that next shape. So yeah. Congratulations, you've created a tail. So, what I usually do is, let me just import my Fluttershy basin here for a minute. What I usually do is I break the mane into two different parts. You're going to have the front part, which is this, which is not covered by the ear, and then you're going to have the back part. Now, it was easier to do for Fluttershy, not quite as easy to do for Pinkie Pie. So, what we can do, you can either choose to make her mane one part, which will sit behind the head, or you can cut off right here. But what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and you can go ahead and make a group and call this mane. It'll hold your different parts of the mane, obviously. So we're going to call this mane top. Mane top. Drag it into the main group folder. And then we can start tracing this bad girl. You want to hide your head and your ear so that you can get a better feel for, see, there's the ear. That's why we have two different ones. Okay, so let's just go ahead and start here. And yeah, just sit through the boring shit. But it's my tutorial and you're watching it, so fuck you. And then instead of going on down here, we are going to just cut this off over here. Going to trace what we feel is probably the head outline. It really doesn't matter, it should be covered by the ear. Go ahead and put that behind the ear. We can go ahead and cover it, and then we'll just, no, the tail and the ear are not supposed to be part of it. Okay, that was weird. Yeah, okay, there we go. So that's your top part, and then we're going to do a bottom part over here. But first, let's just go ahead and take care of these other annoying swirls. Go over here to our handy dandy create shape tool. And sometimes you'll just... Oh god! Yeah, never do that. Sometimes you'll have weird trouble with this. So hopefully I can figure this out. Maybe. Oh god. Pinky will be an annoying character to make. Okay. There we go. You'll encounter that problem, I assure you. Okay, now we can go over here to our create shape and create those other frilly laces and white fluffy ducks. She said she was learning a new way to bring up her children so they would not sleep. For the boys in the barnyard were shoveling refuse and litter from yesterday's hunt, while the girl in the meadow was rubbing her eyes at the fellow down by the dock. He looked like a man with a sizable... Okay, anyway, so you have finished the front part of the main, so go ahead and create a new vector... What? A new vector layer and call this main bottom. And then, you guessed it, go ahead and hide the... It doesn't really make much of a difference at this point, but just in case you feel like you need to. And then since it's going to be hidden, we'll just assume that this swirl goes over there. And then we are going to just well, not half-ass, but guesstimate our way for the hidden part of Pinky's mane. Keep in mind that it is going to remain hidden, so... oh shit. It doesn't necessarily have to be perfect. In fact, right here you can probably just okay, don't make the main group layer. I actually lied. So the main top is actually going to go on top of the head, and the main bottom is going to want to go on the bottom of the neck, bottom of the body. Yeah. So you can go ahead and delete the main group. I completely screwed that up. Okay, so we're going to go back and hide our neck, tail, well actually that doesn't matter, body, what am I doing, the head, and we can actually go ahead and hide main bottom so that we can see what we're doing, so that we can try and half-ass this stupid little squiggly. So go ahead and create more points and just go ahead and assume it ends there. It doesn't really matter. And then just go ahead and use your create shape tool once again. Create shape. View it. And then voila, there you have it. You have Pinkie Pie's tail and mane. I'm going to cover the eyes in a completely different lesson. Like I said, I've been doing a lot of eyes for a different Twilight Sparkle project that I've been working on, and I'm not exactly happy with the way they're turning out. I've been fiddling with eyes all day, so we'll do that on a later day. So, if you take it away, you can see we don't have half of a bad looking Pinkie Pie. It actually looks pretty good. Might want to put the tail on the bottom of the body so that it looks more connected. But yeah, there you have it. That's not a bad Pinkie Pie. Go ahead and remember to file save, and that should be good for today.